then was medicine. We didn't have counselors in the 80s in schools. I went to Lagos Anglican Girls, labs. Anybody here went to that? This school. Nobody, even when we were feeding our egg and all those jam pumps, nobody was there to feed it to us. We did it alone. And see the journey I have had to journey. Are you with me? To come back to, I'm still healing people. I'm still in the health field. But I'm doing it in a way that I don't have to give you injection and I don't have to give you drugs and I don't have to do an operation, which is okay for me. Somebody else will do that and will fulfill doing that. And so you see how important you can help people save 10 years of their lives. You can help people change, save 15 years of their lives. You are so important. That's why I just said this story to tell you how important your role is. I can't imagine a school without a counselor. And a counselor is not even, one is not enough in a school. So please, if you go back to your school, one counselor is not enough. Because it's a life wire. Many times we are taught we could do without them. But we are dealing with lives. And we are going to see a lot of issues that our young people come to schools with. I'm going to show us a little bit about that. And to see that our job, we call ourselves school counselors, and many times we have limited our jobs to just career issues and all that. But our job goes beyond that. And if we don't equip ourselves, constantly, then we are not going to be able to provide, the kind of services that will transform a life. So I start today by talking about the basic characteristic you must possess as a counselor. Compassion. Without compassion, if you are someone that you don't have compassion naturally, go and create it into your life. It's as simple as ABC if you want to remain as a counselor. But without it, because some people will come and you feel like flogging them. Some people will come, what they are telling you is smelling in your mind. It's like you know that this person deserves this. And if you cannot whip up compassion in your heart, you just be like a teacher. Some teachers will be better than you. You should be the person when the teacher said, go leave me alone. You should be the person they can come and cry on and give their soft story. And you say, okay. Even though you also feel like flogging them like the teacher did. Are you with me? So the difference between you and the teacher is that your own flog is not the physical flog. It's not the physical case. The teacher has flogged her. She comes to you, or it comes to you. You are not going to do the flogging. You are going to say, okay, now tell me what has happened. And then I jumped the fence when I'm not supposed to jump the fence. Okay, you jumped the fence when you're not supposed to jump the fence. Okay, let's talk about that. So if you don't have that patience to be compassionate, you will say you deserve 20 more strokes for jumping the fence. You must be sensitive. You have to be sensitive because a child will be in class and the child will be doing all kinds of annoying things. And they will treat the child as a bully. And if you are not sensitive enough, you will not realize that it is beyond that. In counseling, we say something. When I brought a child we call them IB, identified patient. Oh, please, my child is acting out. Fix him. I smile because that is the identified patient. Do we have a board here? Do you have a marker? Yes. Can I quickly have a marker, please? I'm a teacher to the course, so yes. The identified patient is the child. They have got the child. But immediately, what I begin to look at is where the symptoms is really, where the issue is really coming from. The child is just acting out. We call the child a detour. The child, especially when you have marital issues, the things that you are trying to avoid, we are not talking about, the child helps you to act it out. And we call it in counseling triangulation. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that word. We call it triangulation. You triangle the child inside your issues. And so you are having, so we try a triangle, you see the mother, the father, and then the child is not the identified patient. So the things you are not saying to each other. the child is acting it out. So you see a child in school that's an identified patient that is just acting out. Okay, that is just acting out. And is a bully, is being obnoxious. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. You have